Can you guess where I am today? Probably, because it's probably the title of the video. But I was working quite close to Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and I thought, well, that's going to be done probably about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Why not get myself an e-ticket and get to the Pleasure Beach today for the first time since about March, I think, probably the day or two before lockdown actually, and spend a couple of hours having some fun. So it's a weekday, it's a school day, it's a work day, and I'm hoping that the rides won't be too busy, or the park won't be too busy actually. So when we get in there, we'll find out. But as a season pass holder, platinum pass holder, I was able to just get an e-ticket, which you can just download now onto your phone, into my iPhone wallet, and they just scan that as you go in. So no longer do we need wristbands, which is cool because I think wristbands are a little bit dated in 2020. Also, just me today. No Claire, no Sophia. We're always in Blackpool. We've done several vlogs in Blackpool. We've never been to the Pleasure Beach, and to be honest, it's probably because I'm cheap and I've got a season pass, so I can just turn up and go whenever I want. But they have to pay 25, 30 pound for a ticket, and that's a lot of money. It all adds up. So yeah, I've not been since March. They've never been. I'm hoping we're all going to get a platinum pass for next season, and I think at the moment it's either 80 or 85 pound. In fact, I think it's 85. But if you've already got a platinum pass this year, then you get it for 80. You get a special discount code. One day he's going to finally make it to the top of this, believe it or not, building. We are going to make it over there to the sandcastle. I really wish they'd bundled in like a Pleasure Beach ticket with the sandcastle as well, because I'd certainly pay extra for that if we could do. There we go, we're straight in. So you scan your e-ticket as you go through where the metal detectors, etc. are, and they obviously check your bag. Yeah, let's go do some stuff. So yeah, rather than just queuing up on them stairs like you used to do for Grand National, now you have to queue around this corner. That's probably like a 5-minute wait time, to be honest. That's probably a walk on. And look at the fountains. So hot today. I literally just want to run through that. I know if Sophia and Freya was here, they'd already be soaked. So I don't think I'm going to do it by myself today. I'm trying to be a grown-up, you know? Tunnel of love. Keep left. I think we're going to go on Icon. I think Icon's going to be our first one. Let's do it. I'm going to assume about 20 minutes or so. Of course, if you are interested in ride footage, we do have a few POVs on the channel already of, well, we've got the big one, Avalanche, and Infusion, I think. There might be one or two more. Maybe Nickelodeon Streak as well. Yeah. So go check them out if you haven't checked them out already. Here's Icon. So it's 3:10 now. We'll see how long it takes to get an Icon. 3:10 when we was up outside on the stairs. It's about 20 past now, we're in the platform, so 10 minutes, 15 minutes max, and that included a cycle of cleaning as well. So pretty quick. Really good ride. On Icon just then, I think it's the only roller coaster where you go through that kind of first drop and my stomach just drops or lifts. I'm not sure how you would say that. Yeah, really smooth, really good. So something that I can never understand is it's a really hot day and there's guys just like knocking back pints of beer in the queue before they get on the ride. There's no way I could ever do that. I mean, I don't drink anymore anyway, but still, even back when I used to drink, there's no way I could do it. I'm gonna find something else to ride now. I'm not quite sure what it is yet. Might be the big one because we're right next to it. Change your plans, let's do Revolution. Steeplechase over there, I'm going to try and get on that afterwards. And again, another walk on pretty much. We're right at the platform now. Well, if you don't like jerky wooden roller coasters, then Blackpool Pleasure Beach probably isn't for you. But if you don't like roller coasters, like Revolution, and then have to walk down 4, 5, maybe 6 flights of stairs because you're all jelly legs, then Revolution definitely isn't the ride for you. Now it is time for the big one. Must be like a mile of queue line before you even get anywhere near the ride. It's mad. But now we're on it, and I reckon 10 minutes so far. Revolution and Icon, probably 10 minutes I'd say for Icon, maybe 15, 5 minutes just a walk on for Revolution. Big one, I reckon probably 10, 15 minutes, same as Icon. Front row on the big one. Never had that before. That was like a different beast at the front. It was so fast. It was crazy. Really enjoyed it though. Again, if you don't want to be thrown about all over the place in your chair, then or in your in the car, then you probably don't want to go on these rides. They're a bit crazy, but really enjoying myself today. Been here like 20, 25 minutes, 3 rides in. I think we're probably going to have a look at Steeplechase now. Just in the line for Steeplechase going up the stairs. But I will say front row on the big one. I definitely lost my mask a few times. Again, it's probably because it's one of these and not around the ear style. Looks like it's only riding the red and green today, not yellow. Yellow doesn't look like it's working.
This is a fast-paced ride with twists, jumps, action. So you must remain seated.
Steeplechase is another ride that just throws you about like a beast. When you're basically on... There goes Icon. When you're on Steeplechase or any ride like that, you've got to kind of lean with it. So you've got to know which way you're going to turn. Otherwise, you're just smashing your ankles next to some big, thick metal or plastic, whatever it is. I might go in the Icon shop quickly. By the way, I was on the red track and I lost. some really nice hoodies in that Icon shop. Some nice chunky mugs as well, I really like those. Also, we've just gone over the bridge by Icon, and in terms of social distancing, it's probably the crowdest area of the park that I've been in so far. But no, everything's been pretty much a walk on. It's not too busy. Again, it's a weekday. Everyone's either at work or at school. It's probably about 4 o'clock now, so it feels like it's starting to get a little bit busier, but then I am again around Icon. This is kind of like the main part of the park where you kind of walk in. There's the Dodgems over that side, over there somewhere. So I think I'm going to get a drink, bottle of water. I'm not going to get a beer like those guys earlier, because I'm boiling, I'm sweating. You can just see by this bridge just how unbusy the park is today. So all good. Obviously it'll be a completely different story at a weekend, which is when I would normally come here with Sophia, unfortunately. Maybe we should just bunk school for the day, just play truant and just come here and have some fun. Yeah. Teachers, hopefully you're not watching this. See ya. Got my bottle of water. So time for Infusion. A lot of people don't like this one, but I really do. And as you can see, there's no one around. There goes the train. I might jump on that in a little while. I've never been on the train before, so that goes around the park. I might try and jump on that, take the camera with me. And again, another walk on. If you're interested, check out the POV in our theme park and POV playlist. So, I take it back. It's not one of my favourites. I don't like it anymore. I think it might have been Sean on Theme Park Worldwide that said he wasn't sure whether to put his head forward or back on that one, and it just throws you about from side to side in your in the seat. And wow, yeah. Again, that's another one to the rickety roller coaster list. It used to be quite smooth, or at least I thought it was smooth anyway, but not today. Today, that thing just threw me about everywhere. That's just going to give you a headache if you're not careful. But again, another walk on, literally no queue, just getting straight on the rides the way I like it anyway. I think I might go and ride that train now if I can find it. I used to think everything's very like cramped and on top of each other, and I still, because I've not really been here that much, I'm not really sure where everything is, where the entrances are, where the exits are, etc. Change your plans. Big Dipper it is. I don't know if you can read that sign or not, but the guy rode this roller coaster for 1,000 hours, which is, if my maths is right, 41 days consistently. Like, he didn't get off the roller coaster. I'm assuming it's this one, the Big Dipper, for 41 days. Wow, that's insane. So you can see they're loading there every other row. This looks like actually the longest queue today. Definitely the longest wait time is the Big Dipper that I've been on anyway. I think they're only running one train. I'm not sure how many trains they normally run, but it's every other row, so it's pretty slow. It's probably been 20 minutes so far and I'm not on it yet, and didn't look to be that many people in the queue either. So another front row. Walking down some steps while trying to vlog. It's not the best. This time on the Big Dipper, front row. Yeah, another wooden roller coaster that feels like it's about to break down and just throws you about. Probably will give someone a headache and some bad back pains and neck pains and so on. I'll go on it because I'm here, but like I don't really enjoy the broken down feel to these old wooden roller coasters that feel like you're really going to get seriously hurt on them. But yeah, Icon's the standout ride. That's the best ride in this park. The others are fun. There's some iconic stuff here, like the big one, but yeah, Icon's where it's at. Also, it's a shame I'm here by myself and not with Claire or anyone or Sophia, because we could have had a good race on the steeplechase. That's the best. Again, that's the fun ride as well. That's one of the best things about steeplechase, actually, is that you can race people. So that's fun. Where are we going to go now? I think we're going to try and find the ghost train and go on that. Got some POV footage there on the ghost train. Not sure if you're actually allowed to or not, but I wasn't exactly hiding it, and the guy saw that I had a camera, so I think some rides you're allowed to and some rides you're not. Might just try and jump on Alice in Wonderland if I can find the entrance. I'm not sure where the entrance is. I think it might be around here. And then it's coming up to 5 o'clock, and that's probably going to be the end of today.
And see our wonderful show.
That was the very last ride, the very last car on Alice in Wonderland. Another first. So Alice is a very, very dark ride. It's obviously very old as well, but I quite like it. It's full of like luminous neon paint, lots of green and yellow, stuff like that. And yeah, quite liked it, to be honest. I mean, as a ride goes, you know, it wasn't the best, but wasn't too bad at all. So it's coming up to 5 o'clock and park closes at 5, so I think we're done. None of that today. Valhalla, which I'm just going past, is still closed. I'm not sure when it's going to open. I know they're re-theming it, so see if we can get a little bit of construction footage, you know, like all the real YouTube channels do that stuff. So the gods are reimagining Valhalla 2021. I think it was always supposed to be 2021, even before the pandemic started. So it'll be good to come back to that next year and find out what it's all about. But yeah, not really too much to see apart from a load of boards. Probably the same stuff that you've seen before. Good stuff. But everyone's starting to leave now. Very good day. Ice Blast didn't get to go on that today, unfortunately. Whew, all the way up there.
13 and 3 are there, drag him in, Bob, drag him in. 2 together on 7 and 8. And it's 13 and 18 and 11 and 5. 3 and 15 are up there, followed by number 1.
Kentucky Derby, always my favourite. I think I might take a walk along the beach before I get to go home. It's so sunny today, so hot. Really good time at Pleasure Beach though. I was only there for maybe 2 hours, I guess. Maybe a little bit less than 2 hours. And hopefully we'll be back before the season ends. Definitely want to check out some of that late night riding. And then next season we'll all have season passes, so it'll be a lot more fun. Let's get to that beach. Weren't too long ago that we was all the way up the top of the big one. Wowza. So in terms of what I thought about the park, like I said, I've not been here since, I think it was March. I think it was like the last week before we went into lockdown. I thought it was really good. Obviously it's a weekday, it's a school day, a work day, and it was pretty empty, to be honest. Everything was a walk on. I think the Big Dipper was the longest wait time, which was probably 20 minutes. Like I said, I don't know if they normally run 2 cars on it, or 2 trains on it, I should say. There was only 1 train running today. Everything else literally just jumped straight in the car. Lots of markings around. I did see quite a lot of people not wearing their face masks. It was maybe, you know, over their mouth, but not covering their nose, or just chin straps, etc. See the tower all the way over there. Look at the sun over the sea. I don't know if the camera's going to do it justice, just how good that looks. With all the terrible weather that we've been having lately, the rain and the wind, I really was not expecting this. Like, it feels like a real summer's day, and I was not expecting it right now. The one thing I didn't do today, I just remembered to do it. I said earlier on, my memory's getting shocking. It's because I'm an old man now. I didn't ride the train. I didn't ride the train all the way around the Blackpool Pleasure Beach. I really wish I did. Next time, I'll be back, don't worry, and we'll get on that train and I'll get footage of the whole thing and get a nice little one-ride POV for you. Also, I'm looking at these Nickelodeon land signs and lights and stuff above the road. Didn't go in Nickelodeon land before, but we do have a Nickelodeon Streak POV on this channel. I'll put it in a card somewhere and I'll drop it down below in the description, but it's within the theme parks and POV playlist that we've made up. So again, check it out. There's the boulevard, new fancy hotel. Not quite sure if the Pleasure Beach own these hotels. The Big Blue's next to it, obviously, or they're just here and they have like a deal with them or something. I'm not sure. I'm gonna find out. I should really find out and start updating people on this channel. I should really find out some real information about stuff and start updating people on this channel, because we visit a lot of theme parks, and apart from just having fun, we don't really know an awful lot about them. So I'm gonna make that my thing for the rest of the year. I'm going to start to research stuff and get construction stuff and put it up on this channel for everyone to see. And talking about the Big Blue, here is the Big Blue. You'd never have guessed it, but that's the Big Blue Hotel. Also, I think it's the Big Blue as well as the Boulevard next door, you can request a roller coaster room, so you literally get the like the big one, Steeplechase, the Big Dipper, all going past your windows. So, good fun. Of course, if you did request a roller coaster room, you'd probably be a roller coaster enthusiast, in which case you won't actually be in the room when the roller coasters are going round, because you'll probably be on them. But we'll be back. So, if you like this video and you want to see more, maybe give it a like, maybe add a comment down below, tell me your thoughts. Tell me what you think your best ride is at Pleasure Beach. Mine is definitely Icon. Of course, if you want to share this video with other people that may want to find out what it's like to visit Blackpool Pleasure Beach on a weekday, please share. And if you fancy subscribing to this channel, then, well, it just makes us feel good, basically. But until next time, let's ship.